What's up, Hyperdrivers? Today I'm taking a look at the Ghost Lightsaber offered from Saberforms. In this video, I'm going to be unboxing it, showing you everything that comes with it, going over the electronics and testing out the lightsaber, and finally giving you my overall opinion on it. Let's jump to Lightspeed. Welcome back, my friends, to the channel. Like I stated in the intro, I'm going to be taking a look at the Ghost Lightsaber. The one I have in my hand right here was sold through Saberforms, and I'm going to get more into that in just a second. But if this is your first time on the channel, here on the Hyperdrive, we talk about Star Wars every single week, mostly collectibles, but we also talk about the TV shows and movies as well. If you're into Star Wars like I am, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you can jump to Lightspeed every week with us right here on the Hyperdrive. All right, so back to this lightsaber. So this lightsaber right here is being sold through a website called Saberforms. Saberforms is a company that sells both RGB or baselit lightsabers, as well as a Neopixel Eco lightsaber. Now you may be wondering what a Neopixel Eco lightsaber is. Neopixel Eco sabers have the SN Pixel board installed on them. It's a little bit different than your Xenopixel or your Profi board. It gives you the basic necessities that you need for a Neopixel lightsaber, basically. So you get realistic ignition, realistic deignition. You also get the ability to change sound fonts that are preset on the lightsaber. You can change the sound volume, you can change effects of the light ups, things like that, all on the fly. The big differences between buying something like this versus buying one that comes with a Xenopixel or a Profi board is, one, the cost. These are a lot less money. Two are the options that come with the sabers. So you do not have the ability to customize your sound fonts on these or your blade color to your own desire. They don't have a separate card that you can plug into in the way a Profi board has. And these don't have features like having an LED display or some of the other bells and whistles that those come with. Now, you may have noticed that I said that this lightsaber is being sold through Saberforms. It normally runs $359.99 as it sits in my hand with the Neopixel option, or $229 if you want to go with the RGB version. The reason why I said this is being sold through Saberforms and not made by them is that Saberforms isn't actually making these lightsabers. These hilts are provided to them and other websites. So if you really like the design of this hilt after I'm done with this review, I suggest that you go check other sites as well to get your best price. That being said, Saberforms is having a Halloween sale right now where you can get up to 30% off of any of the hilts on their website. So go ahead and check them out. I left a link in the description below for you guys to get to them. All right, enough of all that. Let's take a look at what comes in this box. First of all, this is the box that you get from them. So it says, "May the Force be with you" on the front and "Collection Sabers" on the back. So that's the box it comes in. Let's see what's inside. All right, first up, you get your blade. So you get a blade, Neopixel on this one, so you can see Neopixel. All right, so cool. You get a bag with what comes with your retention screw, and you get a charge cable and a USB-C charge cable. That's pretty cool. But no brick for you to put into a wall outlet. So you're gonna need a brick, probably one from like an iPhone or something like that you can plug that into. Get some instructions so you can figure out how to use it, and you get the hilt. This is cool. I like the design of this. This is pretty neat. And a blade plug. That's awesome. So that's pretty cool because normally you have to pay more for that kind of stuff. But here's a close-up of the hilt so you guys can see how it looks. So this is called the Ghost. It's called the Ghost MK1 on their website. You can see the blade plug right there. Looks pretty neat. There's your back with your opening for the speaker and your pommel. It's got a nice weight to it, pretty light. So this should be very easy to take and do blade spins with or anything like that. You know, it feels pretty good, so not too bad. Everything feels like metal, so aluminum all the way through. So some of these maybe, you know, like powder coated in black, and I like that it has the windows that are open at the very front of the emitter so that you could probably see the light up features on the inside of that. So that's pretty cool. Wonder if it's already turned on or if you got to turn something else on. Let's take a look at the inside. All right. Okay, so here is your, oh, and it comes with a removable battery. That's awesome. I like that. So you have the ability to take your battery out if you want to, and it also comes with USB-C charging, so that's kind of cool. So I guess if you're on the fly, that'll be a much faster charger than just having your, your USB mini. There is the SN Pixel board right there. And then there's your speaker. There doesn't seem to be an on-off switch anywhere or a kill switch. So I'm assuming maybe it just turns on. Yep. All right. So let's put this back in. Take a look at that. Nice, got some smooth swing. Although the speaker sounds a little bit crackly, but not too bad. Has a good volume to it. You can see that the windows opening allow you to see the color of the blade, and you can check out the blade plug right there, which is pretty neat. I like that. All right.
Are you a Jedi?
Okay.
I am.
So pressing and holding the button will allow you to change your sound font to it. Probably the blade color. That's cool. All right, that's pretty neat. So that's about it when it comes to what's in the box. Let's go ahead and take the blade plug out, and we'll pop in the blade, and we'll see how all the effects work. All right, so let's check this one out. I think it's this to ignite. That's an interesting start. Definitely feels comfortable in the hand. It's got a very loud speaker to it, so that's not bad. Doesn't seem to be any blade hit. That's kind of weird. Then it deignites it. Let's see what else we can do. All right, so you got a little blast there. You hold it down. Has the clash. You gotta let it go. Okay. And it seems to deignite differently every time. So it goes up, and now it kind of separates. And now it goes in. That's kind of weird. I wonder if that's an option that we could change someplace else. All right, so let me show you some of the other things this thing could do. So first of all, we have different sound fonts, right? Sounds like Godzilla. That is a really nice purple to pink color. Got a magenta look to it. Very, very bright. I like how that looks. All right. So you have...
Tell me, is this training? My training? No. Always training. The universe is.
So you got more of a Yoda color there. All right. And you got smooth swing. So you have that. Other things that this thing can do is we could change the way it ignites. You hold down this button, you let it go, it makes that sound. Now it ignites that way. That's pretty cool. Okay? So you have that option. You could change it to that. Alright. Ignite like that. There's a different one right there. Kind of a build up. Weird that it starts as magenta first, but alright. You got that option. Now it ignites down. And now you're back to the normal ignition. Alright, so those are your options for starting the way it ignites. The other thing you could do is if you hold down the bottom one, the one that changes your auxiliary, you could change the effects that it has once it's already ignited. So now this is unstable, right? See that it has a lot of flickering on that one. See what else we got? Got a pulse. So now it pulses.
Ghost?
Got ghost. Ghost is that it only appears when you swing. Then it goes away.
Cross.
Cross. Does that.
Infinity.
Infinity. Now it'll just cycle through the colors that you can pick from. So not bad.
Wave.
Now you got a wave color.
Rainbow.
Rainbow. Obviously you get a rainbow color. All of these are really bright.
Fire.
They got like a fire effect. Kind of weird that they didn't give you in the green. Just went to red.
Stable.
And now it's back to the stable that it was at the beginning. The hip feels pretty comfortable in my hand, which I like. It's got kind of a different pod ratio. The only thing that I'm hearing is that these ignition buttons, they have a they seem to be kind of loose.
Pause.
So what I'm hearing is kind of like a reverb that's happening between the speaker and the buttons.
Goes. Anakin Skywalker. Cross. Infinity.
I've been waiting for this day for a long time.
Wave. Rainbow. Fire.
Think about the stable.
Stable.
There we go. Alright. Definitely has a nice feel in my hand. It's very light. So I like that. Not bad. Alright, and that is the Ghost Lightsaber offered through Saberforms. I think this is a pretty cool lightsaber. Lots of great things that I like about it. There are a few things that I think can be improved on. First off, the things that I like the design of the hilt. I love the weight and balance of it. Feels very good. Feels awesome to take and spin around. So I think that's really nice. Wouldn't weigh you down too much if you were wearing it at a con or anything like that. So I think that's pretty cool. I like that the emitter comes with these windows so that you can see the light come through on the sides of the emitter. So that's pretty neat. I like that the lightsaber is Neopixel and has LEDs to light up your blade plug. So that's pretty neat. It's because the blade plug is not a Neopixel. So you can see that it's got the LEDs right there in the center, which that's pretty neat. So you can light up your blade plug. I like that it comes with a blade plug. That's something that usually got to pay a little bit more for, as well as a blade. So that's awesome as well too. I also like that it has a removable battery so that you can charge it, and as well as a USB-C for fast charging. So if you're at a con, you can just plug it and you should be able to get full charge pretty quickly. So I think that's really nice options to have on a hilt. The things that I don't like about this lightsaber is that, one, the speaker sounds a little bit crackly, a little bit cheap. So I think that's a little bit of a downer. When you're moving it around, you can kind of hear that. So that kind of sucks. It's missing blade hit. I don't understand why that's missing. That I think should be something that is a basic option for every lightsaber, and it wasn't working on this one, so I didn't dig that. And then the other thing is that there is a rattling sound, and I pinned it to the point of these switches. They rattle a little bit from the resonation from the speaker sound, so it like you can hear like a metal rattling sound, which is a little bit distracting and kind of annoying when you're playing around with the lightsaber. But other than that, I think it's a really cool design and a very nice option if you want to have a custom looking lightsaber in your collection. So that's my thoughts on it. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. And until next time, may the Force be with you.